Welcome to Why, oh How, or Why Do We Do It?
How do we do it?
I am Jeff, and this is my lovely assistant, Sheila. Jeff and Sheila Show. Nah.
Welcome to Why Do We Do It, guys. I'm a little bit sleepy, mostly because I've been tossing and turning all night because we don't have electricity. That's why I'm
KPLC,
sleepy.
do your job.
KPLC, do your job, man. And I called the technician and he was like, The point is he said stupid stuff and I still don't have electricity and it's making me cry and weep inside. But we have water.
More important than electricity.
Small mercies. So today what we're talking about on the show, why do I keep rubbing my eyes? What did you do? What did you do? Is it your breath? Today on the show we're talking about dating smokers, all the questions that you should ask before you get married, winter like Uncle Barry is coming, illegal liquor, and Huddah Monroe.
Huddah, baby. What's up, honey?
Hi. Okay. Dating smokers. You don't like dating smokers.
I don't, but I feel like depending on the personality of a smoker, they'd have to be like an exceptional person.
All types of smokers, like categorize the smokers, like
Cigarette smokers.
Smoker, like 1 a day smoker, or like a pack a day smoker.
A smoker.
But what do you have against smokers? They need love too.
When you kiss a smoker, it tastes a bit different than regular people.
No, it tastes sultry and smoky.
Just as
No.
like an ashtray.
No.
If I had ever tasted an ashtray, I would imagine.
Do you go around doing that like in bars, like ashtray?
I haven't yet. But the more you smoke, the less likely I am to date you.
The more you smoke.
The more you smoke cigarettes. Be clear. I have nothing against Spider-Man's girlfriend.
Moving on swiftly. Other questions you should ask before you get married.
Go.
Have you had or do you currently have an STD? Because that herpes shit
that's
I'm going to
important.
have to stick with for the rest of my life.
On have you had and have you ever had a baby, a wife, such things.
A prison sentence? That would be great. Oh, I had a really good one. I know it's gone. Oh, what is your relationship like with your parents? Do you believe that thing about how a man relates to his mother is how he's gonna relate to you? Because I don't feel like that's true. Because how I relate to my mother/father is not how I relate to my significant others. I feel.
I don't know. I think the connotation there is to do with how people relate to the opposite sex or the opposite sex when it comes to loving situations. I don't know. It has something to do with how you treat women and how you treat men, based on the relationships you've had the longest with the woman or man that you've known the longest.
Unless there was no relationship, in which case that question is no.
Yeah, but a lot of people struggle with those kinds of things.
I mean, I struggle with people who talk badly to their parents, or people, or waiters, or, just talking
badly to people. Be kind. It's important.
Rewind.
There you go. Are you happy?
Yeah. 2 more questions. Go.
How important is your spouse's financial status?
Ooh, cha. Got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me.
You can have a job, you can have money, and still be a douche and an asshole,
and be terrible.
More importantly, be unmotivated and uninspired in life. I think that's worse than being broke.
I think so. If you have no ambition, yeah.
No ambition is like,
I think having the same money character is also important for me. Like, do we want to spend money on the same things? Like,
exactly.
Do we find vacations important? Is saving a thing we're gonna do? Do we want a house?
Do you want to eat well?
Do we want to eat well twice a week?
Yeah.
All that fun stuff.
What do you want to spend money on? You're spending culture as a unit.
Do you love me, baby? I'm sorry.
Do you love my money?
I love my money. We don't have
Onyango
my money
sons.
I don't have a last question for marriage things. Oh, I do. I've lied. Do you really like Jesus? Because that's a thing for me.
Religion is a thing for a lot of people, and I feel like more so in the African context, because I've interacted with my fair share of people, and religion matters less and less as you get away from the African continent.
It does. But also do you really like Jesus, or who do you really like? Like, do you really like Muhammad? Do you really like
What's
Buddha?
your religious
outlook?
standpoint?
Like, do we agree on the same things? Are we the type of people who are just like...
Are you going to disagree because
people?
someone else doesn't believe what you believe?
Yeah.
You know, such things.
And do we have like the same fundamental beliefs, like be nice to people and
Which has nothing to do with religion. By the
don't
way.
stab people and
Be nice, be kind. All these things have nothing to do with religion. Anyway,
all
we
that
shall
fun
move
stuff.
on.
Yay! Okay, the next one is winter, like Uncle Barry is coming. Guys, I thought so long about that. I think
Winter
anyway.
is coming.
So
So is Uncle Barry.
yes.
Barack
So
Obama, president
Barry,
of the
if you want to come on our
USA.
show, it's totally cool.
In the 8 hours you have in the country.
Yeah, just swing by. We're like practically on the way to the airport.
We have CIA clearance and everything.
Everything.
Holla at your boy and girl.
Here for ya.
Represent.
Gorillas and
I
shit.
know where your grandma lives.
Yas, I've been there. Let's go.
So we're basically related.
Pretty much, like it's the same thing. Anyhow, the NTSA, was it the NTSA? I don't know who it was. They put a notice in the paper about which roads are going to be closed, which is like basically all the roads.
But is that the notice you got on WhatsApp?
No, I saw it in the paper.
It had the same.
I didn't see it in the paper. I saw it on WhatsApp, but it looked like it was in the paper.
That WhatsApp thing was a bit of a funny.
It looked like a funny thing.
It really
but
was,
no,
because also
like
they didn't mention any of the roads going to Gigiri, any of the roads going to anywhere where the president is going to be, because he's going to be at the U.S. embassy. He's going to be at the UN. He's going to do a lot of things.
Maybe he's going to fly there. I hear he travels with like 2 armored cars, like in.
Yeah, they were being shipped.
They've already been shipped?
They're being shipped.
So cool. So
like, I'm gonna bring my own cars, so you gotta close the roads because we don't know which side it's for driving on.
But you know, like they say they said that all these roads are gonna be closed, which are basically all the roads, and then all our phone networks are gonna be down, and then the guy on
no, that's all bullshit, because he's been to Tanzania before.
And
they didn't close all the roads. They didn't shut down the networks. They just, like the airport, when he's landing, the airport is closed.
Okay.
When he's here, the airport is being monitored by the Secret Service and all the other guys.
Okay.
And when he leaves again, it'll be closed for the duration of the time it takes for him to get out.
On that thing, they said the airport is going to be closed for 72 hours before.
You cannot close Kenya's airport for 72 hours. Do you know how many people transit through here?
Yeah, it wouldn't make
Everybody.
sense. So that's
Kigali,
fake is
Tanzania, yeah, that's what we're saying.
Okay, so that just kind of
I think Obama is a bit...
about to make.
Oh, Americans are a bit more considerate when it comes to closing airspace and traffic. They've done it for 42 times? 42 different presidencies?
44.
44! Oh, 44 times.
I could be wrong though. I mean, it's America, I don't know. They don't know how many presidents we've had. Or why do we know how many presidents they've had?
I don't know.
I don't even know who was like our first finance minister. Oh, there was a quiz I was doing. Who was our first finance minister?
I don't care. Because obviously we're doing poorly.
In the finance department. Yeah. Moving on to
borrowing a lot of money. Anyway, Obama is coming. Roads are being fixed. Flowers are being planted.
For him and
it's like, whoa, man. Guys, can we just do development for ourselves?
Yeah, not just when
he's coming for 8 hours. We've lived here.
Yeah, no.
So,
and not just when Uhuru is driving to Strathmore, like generally in life, like instead
does a president have to pass through all the roads? If that's the thing, Mr. President, Uhuru Kenyatta,
please drive through all the roads.
Go around the entire country.
I want to see Uhuru and Mukuru and Jenga.
It'll be like, yeah, we're just gonna build a flat here because the president needs to see flats because he can't handle the truth. But he can, because he's our president.
You can't handle the truth. Banning of illegal liquor. How do you feel about banning of illegal liquor?
I feel like it's a sweeping broom that's just being applied to everything. Because they were issuing licenses and that's now become the bone of contention. Because I was watching the news yesterday and guys were going into factories with, equipment and bottling systems and basically people who are manufacturing alcohol.
Hold on, you were watching the news?
I was at my parents' house.
Okay, that explains it.
They watch the news all the time. A blanket has been put over this thing like, yeah, if you're not EABL or whoever, you don't get a pass and we're just going to destroy your stuff. And the thing is, there's a lot of people who've been manufacturing this stuff for many years and they know how to do it. And they don't put in mice and shoes and
wait, so
ethanol.
So it's actually also guys who have factories, not
yeah,
the guys in the back
I saw a bunch of
oh yeah?
small time, microbreweries being looted and having their equipment destroyed. And I'm like, that has nothing to do with the ban. If it was a ban, you just go and shut it down. You just lock it up.
Like you don't need to break people's stuff.
Just seize it and tell them sell this stuff or get rid of it.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? the liquor.
I think there's a
and
slight
the betting.
danger in taking away illegal liquor, and I know how this sounds like I'm supporting alcoholism and blindness, but
It
when
isn't. Sorry.
when you take away someone's recreational whatever, if that, let's say that's their only recreational activity,
Which
what are they
most
going to
likely
do
it is.
instead? Like you have your golf clubs and you have your blah blah blah. If let's
It's easy
say
to stand on your soapbox and preach, basically.
yeah, so what are you replacing it with? Are you giving them jobs? Are you building them, sports like what are you doing to replace that? Which is what my brother was actually making an interesting point. The guy who's a beggar on the street, because I don't like giving money to beggars, I would rather give them food or whatever. But if you don't give this guy money and he's hungry and he has to feed his kids, what is he gonna do? He's gonna maybe resort to crime. Yeah.
There's only so many options that he has.
Yeah, if you do give them money, you kind of keep them on the street, kind of like American welfare. So what are the options here? If you take away the liquor, if you keep the liquor,
You need to make it safer for people to drink. You need to make it safer for people to drink their own home brews, and not worry about going blind. Also, I think the licensing and regulation should be a bit more stringent, because after all, you're dealing with people's lives.
or about its stringency.
Yeah.
Is that a word? Is stringency a word?
Stringency. We'll check it out and let you know.
Stringency. Okay, and our last topic of the day, which I'm very excited about, Huddah Monroe.
Huddah Monroe.
So I
Man.
saw a picture this week. She's on a boat. She's on a boat.
So.
We're looking at Huddah's Instagram. Huddah, the bus chick, and there's just
Huddah Monroe, baby.
yeah, Huddah everywhere.
Who do you do?
Hey, you know what? I find it really hard to hate on Huddah because she's doing her, and I'm a little bit jealous. And she just posted a photo yesterday where she's wearing a bikini, and her ass looks fantastic, and her nails look fantastic, and her tattoos look fantastic. And then she's wearing the bikini, the back
wrong way
is on
around.
the front, so like
The
it's
back is transparent,
So
so it's just nipples everywhere.
there's nipples everywhere.
Huddah!
If
Holla
you
at
want to
your
come on the
peeps.
show, we're ready.
Come on the show, let's talk.
Let's talk.
I
about
really
life.
hope that she speaks well. If not, we'll just take
Who
pictures.
cares? Just come on the show. It's already. Huddah is like our, what were you saying? Ariana.
Yeah.
Like, don't give a fuck.
She
goes
just does
around.
her. Everyone can hate. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna
I can't
hate
hate.
about our love for Huddah.
We have
But
love for Huddah.
it's really fine.
We do.
She's doing
I
her
want to
thing.
be on boat trips, at
fucking
Blue Marlin
Ibiza.
and going to Rome and shit. I want that.
So she's doing her while not caring what people are thinking. And I'm like, yeah, do you, baby.
I wish I could do that. I think if there's anything that I like Huddah for, it's that, like, not caring what people think completely, like, totally. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, so if you want to come on the show, holla. We're ready. We're so ready. There's so much space on the couch. Just
You'll
yeah.
sit right here.
Styled by.
The sex tape.
Ooh, will you release it? We'll watch it.
We'll do that. Release everything. Everywhere. I'll be a socialite. I'll be a socialite. Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so styled by Jackie's Jewels. And they're pretty. I tried to bring a spot of color to the show. And Nia. And that's about all my styling. Mr. Price, if you want, I'm here for you. And Kylie.
I wasn't styled.
This is
I woke up like this.
Oh! Oh! Do you think that's what Huddah says when she's on the boat?
Huddah's on the boat.
She's on the boat! She's on the boat! Come on the show! She's on the boat! Come on the show! She's on the boat!
Come
Are
see
you
this.
gonna do it?